Hello everyone, welcome to another Amigos Play. I'm Aaron. Tonight we're going to be looking at an unusual title, Monty Python's Flying Circus. For those of you that lived in a cave that don't know what Monty Python is, it was a sketch comedy television show from Britain that ran from 1969 to 1974. It had various comedy luminaries such as John Cleese and Terry Gilliam, a very influential show to say the least, and someone decided, hell, let's make a crazy game out of it, and so here it is. The show is mainly known for being silly. In this game, you're out to get spam and apparently retrieve your brain. You've got the player you're using as a character or family of characters that came on the show quite a bit. This is another famous bit here with the trees, called the Gumby family, or the Gumbies. Kind of dull-witted idiots that wear a I guess this is very culturally out of tune to an American, because it looks like they're wearing a little towel thing on their heads. So this game, as you can see, is bizarre. And it's a game that if you didn't watch the show, you would probably wonder what in God's name you're looking at. In this case, you're dodging dead parrots as you become a fish and go through and try to capture cans of spam. The feed in this are the opening credits of Monty Python begin usually with a giant foot smashing the logo, and occasionally you'll see that thing appear. The dead parrots are from a sketch where a fellow works at a pet store, as I recall, and has a dead parrot he's trying to hawk. Honestly, this stuff is... The Monty Python show was known for its really bizarre... bizarre cartoons, I guess is the best way to put it, or animations. And so this stuff looks right in line with the weird characters that appear in those things. In fact, the whole art style of this is very reminiscent of those bizarre little cartoons that would appear. This, in actuality, is a pretty difficult shooter. At least I thought I've never had much luck here. I've had a couple of practice runs before having to go here on the video, and I'm hoping I can get halfway decently far into it without embarrassing myself, but I'm not making any promises. This game was put out by Core Design. If you're not familiar with Core, again, this is it's a company that has a very good pedigree on the Amiga. They were behind some really big titles like Chuck Rock, the Chuck Rock series. They also did a Rick Dangerous series, and they did Banshee, which was a great game that we really enjoyed when we covered that one. So they are no slouches in this area. This was put out by Virgin. Again, Virgin published a lot of stuff on the Amiga. The ones that pop into my head right away are, I think Golden Axe was one of theirs. But they published a whole ton of stuff. Again, these are bees, I believe. Like I said, some of this stuff, it's been a while since I watched a lot of Python, and so some of the stuff, oh, yeah, there's the foot. Some of the stuff probably are references that I don't remember. The spam is another wacky skit that I couldn't even begin to explain. You just have to watch it, but if you have heard of the Monty Python touring Broadway show, Spam-A-Lot, which is a play on the spam sketch, plus it's a Monty Python did a film. And when I say Monty Python, I mean the comedy sketch crew. It's not a person. They did a movie called Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which is just one of my favorites. A brilliant film that if you are into bizarre or weird comedy, you would probably enjoy it. Just to say that it's a Knights of the Round Table sort of affair. There are no horses in it. The guys just clamp coconut shells together and skip effectively. That's how they represent the horses in the film. Like I said, it's a real strange one, and it's one of those movies people love or hate. Okay, this guy's This is your end boss guy. You can't leave until you take this guy out. So we're going to give it a shot here. I have, when I was a younger man and had played this a lot more, I could get okay distance in it, but it's been a long time since I played it. I just picked it up today. It got covered in an article on the Amigos, and I thought, hey, let's fire this one up. I'm familiar with that one, and so here we are. You can see the background again. That's more of the bizarre landscape that make up some of the cartoons that are in the show. Again, this is not one for the non-fan. If you don't know anything about Monty Python, you'll probably be utterly confused. As are the hands. The left turn, the left arrows there. I'll be honest with you. I know that's something, but I don't honestly know what it is. And I think it's something in the show, but I could be wrong. Like I said, this game is so weird, you never know. I'll give Core credit for no one's going to confuse this game with another show or title. I mean, this is really tough here. I don't like my chances. I hated this back in the day, too, this little area here. Come on. Oh! Son of a... Well, so much for me. I've activated the cheat on this to kind of illustrate some of the things you can do that are hidden. There's a lot of hidden content in this, and you can see the cheat. You can only, since I've only been to level 1, I can only go to level 1 even with the cheat, unfortunately. But if you had been further in the game, you could select your level there. The bonuses are interesting because there are hidden areas in the game that you can't see, and you just sort of stumble upon them. And the hide invisible bonuses, turning that off will actually let you see these things. Although it's been my experience that seeing them is not necessarily the best thing, because then you're going to want to go for them. And as you'll see, going for these things is no easy task. These they have deviously hidden these hidden areas in very difficult to reach places, and it's hard to get down there to shoot them, to be honest with you. But like I said, if I had advanced further in the game, you could start that level selector, 2 different levels. So here we are again. As poor dummy being chased by his head. So his brain. Now that square represents one of the hidden areas. I'll flip that here. And so you'll get, that's basically bonus. The spam you see hidden up there, there are ways to activate these to get them to drop down. Usually you go past them. There's one up here. I'll see if I can get it. Again, the dead parrots. Not all of this game is in fish mode, as I recall. There are other configurations for the poor guy. I don't know if I'll get them to him or not. Well, I just screwed that up. You'll see that spam's going to fall right down that hole. I should have left one of those squares there. So we've got to go up, and you'll see it. If you go up and then don't go out, there it goes. You can catch that. So there's another hidden area right there. You can see it on the left. We're going to try to get past this guy. I'm telling you, the more I've played this, the worse I've gotten. It's a frustrating game to a certain degree. In some ways, this level reminds me of Blood Money. Just a lot of stuff to dodge, and it's awkward. These aren't smooth scrolling shooters. This is it's the ability to go back and forth, and you can't go all the way back. Oh, son of a gun! You can't go all the way back to the level, but you can just go back a little bit. I mean, you can't really retrace your steps fully. It gives you a little leeway, but it's awkward, and the makeup of the level is strange. I've always enjoyed Monty Python. This game I find amusing, but it's really tough. It got decent reviews. I looked them over, and you're looking at reviews in the 70 to 80% mostly. Some less, nothing really more. And man, I am not having a good game now. It reviewed okay, but not great. And you can see it's not for everyone. I mean, really, when they put this out, it was definitely a select market. I was surprised that there was a PC port of this. It was on the Amstrad, the Atari ST, the C64, and the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Well, that's so much for me. I've read that if you type in a word here, you will get a wacky result. So let's type it in. Controlling this hand is harder than the game. All the time. And it irritates me that I can't use the keyboard. Pookie. Let's see if it comes up on the thing here. Well, I think that's all for that one, guys. But, yep, there we go. No, it isn't. This is Aaron the Amigos. Give this one a shot if you're feeling crazy. And we'll talk to you next time. Adios, everybody.